Texas is getting floods of people from places like California and New York, which have politics that are destroying the local economies. And so people are moving to areas that, they can afford and are a little freer. But, Texas is trending in a lot of those directions as well. Unfortunately, I mean, I live outside of Austin, and it's a homeless, nightmare down here with the politics that and it's becoming a vacuum, right? I mean, all the Dallas politicians they're sending their homeless people to Austin. Like, you guys take them. So, but anyways, yeah, enough said on that. It's just yeah. So what I meant by that is it's not just an overall nationwide thing. Texas is got a lot of things going for it because you have mass migrations out of states like California, which are causing prices to go through the roof here, which is absolutely incredible, on top of the devaluation of the currency. So, but I mean, it's a function of, the government sustaining things artificially. People aren't allowed to get evicted. They're sending checks so people can pay their rent. Maybe when they otherwise shouldn't be able to. So, that's keeping prices artificially high. And when you have prices moving in a certain direction, it creates more momentum because there's that fear of missing out. Now people are buying maybe when they otherwise wouldn't have, just because they don't know what's going to happen next month or the month after. So you have this almost artificial buying going on as well, because people are rushing to buy. They're overpaying. And that's what's happening in the stock market. That's what's happening in real estate. And you're right. How long can that all go on for? And I can tell you, in what we do, I mean, we have relationships with hundreds of different YouTubers and people that do podcasts, and we're seeing almost everyone across the board see their viewership collapse with just stocks in over the last few weeks, not even like, I'm not talking about a 6-month trend. I'm talking about 6 weeks. Absolute stocks flatline and their viewership has collapsed. People that were getting 15,000 views, some of their people may have lost some money in Tesla and ARK and some of these, EV company funds and whatnot. And they're down 30%, 25%. And the enthusiasm from the retail crowd, all these millennials that have been wanting to invest in the stock market, it's being sucked dry. And we haven't even seen a correction much in the stock market. It hasn't even, but we've seen in some of the hyped stocks, the ones that got everyone's attention, the one that sucked people in, the IPOs, the Airbnbs, we've seen these correct just a little. And the enthusiasm, the hype of the stock market has absolutely collapsed. And we're seeing that on the content side with a lot of the YouTube creators. Now, mainstream, it's fine. I mean, stocks are still up pretty big, but I mean, we're kind of seeing some of the signs of a turnaround here, which could potentially be on the horizon. I mean, we know eventually it's going to have to pull back big. I mean, we've seen the most historic bull market ever over the past 11 years, ever. And the end is always the blow off top.
Thank you for joining me in this segment of the Free Mike Podcast. You can catch the full episode in Rumble, Minds.com, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. If you enjoy my content, please consider leaving a like, Rumble, or subscribe for future content.